Today is Tuesday, August 14th, and here's our Buoy 10 update. Today we got started pretty late. We didn't start on the water until 10 o'clock, and we're back here at the dock now at about 4. So this fishery down here has absolutely nothing to do, I shouldn't say nothing, but for the most part has very little to do with time of day and everything to do with tide. Sometimes you start late and fish late into the afternoon. Sometimes you start early and you're done before noon. But that has everything to do with our tide changes, which happen every 6 to 8 hours. So if you get tide changes, the best bite always seems to be around high slack, low slack. If you get the tide change early, you start early. If you get tide changes later on in the day, you start later. Today we had a low slack that happened around 11 o'clock, so that's the fishery or the time that I want to be on the water targeting these fish. So we got started around 10 o'clock, got our gear out there, we were fishing by 11, and we had the chance to fish low slack and then most of the incoming. Today we got our kings, got all of our kings today, so that was good. Honestly, for the number of fish I saw caught, I didn't get nearly as many bites as I would have hoped. We were very fortunate today. We only lost one fish and really didn't even lose it. It just missed a bite. Every other fish that we had come up and grab, got a good hook in them, and we landed them. So we were fortunate. We didn't have a lot of bites, but the ones we did have, we converted. I'll take it. Sometimes, like everyone always says, better be lucky than good. The fish we got, so yesterday they were all pretty small, and the last week I've seen a lot of lower river fish. Today we got quite a few brights. That was awesome to see. We only had one fish that looked like it might have been a lower river, but it cut great, and it was a hatchery fish, so hey, why the heck not? And it cut awesome, really nice. But as far as location and everything, what we did today, again, with these big tides, I stayed in the deep water and just zone trolled anywhere from 20 on the line counter to 60 on the line counter, and just kept moving our set up and down. Now, as fishing guides out here, we have the upper hand because we're fishing 6 rods. We can fish more of the water column to try and develop that pattern and figure out where they are. For you guys only fishing 2 or 3 rods, try and cover more of the water column. Do your sets at 10, 15 feet apart and try and bracket those fish. Once you get them bracketed, you can tighten up your set and get more gear in front of more fish. So at low slack, the deeper rods were getting bit, just same as yesterday. As tide started coming in, our shallow rods started getting bit a little bit better too. Typically on the incoming tide, I like to fish 15 to 25 on the counters, but today really most of it was 30 to 50 all throughout the day. Low slack, incoming, just fishing deep water, zone trolling, just covering ground. So again, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to these smaller tides so I can start fishing a little bit, not more intelligently, not more, I guess just putting more effort in. Because I feel like zone trolling, all I'm doing is just putting lines in the water and just crossing my fingers hoping that fish bites. When the tides get smaller and I'm fishing shallower water and I'm trying to keep my leads on the bottom, I feel like I'm trying harder and I'm earning these fish a bit more. When I'm zone trolling, it's just, yeah, another rod went down. Great. As far as flasher color and whatnot, it was definitely green machine again today on Red October. In fact, I got them right over here. So, let's see if I can show them here. The glass off so you can see. All right, so Red October, this guy. All right, turn it a little bit. There we go. So Red October is this guy here, orange blade, orange and gold, pink and silver. That one was doing really well today. The other one, green machine, this guy here. Chartreuse and green. Sorry guys, the glare is just killing the color on these. That just shows you how bright they are. So silver and chartreuse, green and gold. That is green machine. So I've had quite a few questions here recently about what colors have been working and actually what Red October and green machine are. There you go. Those are the ones that have been working best. Green machine for the last 2-3 days has definitely been doing better, but Red October has been good for 3-4 bites each day too. So all in all, it's been a bait bite. I really haven't messed around with spinners yet. I'm such a spinner guy. I absolutely love fishing blades, and I've done it every single year down here. I know anchovies work. I don't know if spinners always work. Some day spinners, I've had them outfish bait like you wouldn't believe. I just can't bring myself to do it quite yet. Maybe a little bit later on this week, we'll see. But seems like there's a few more fish around. It's definitely starting to see a few more boats around too. The tides are just such where there should be fish around. So hopefully we keep on seeing more fish and the bite improves still. Today wasn't a great bite. I didn't see a lot of fish caught, but there were fish caught. So it was better than it was 3-4 days ago. Hopefully this continues, this progresses. We just keep on getting better and better. But that's our Buoy 10 update here for today. Again, red October. There you go. And green machine. And tomorrow I'll go over all my setups. I'm getting a lot of questions about mono or braid. Real quick, I'm running 30-pound Maxima. It's the tuna blue. I've been really impressed with that stuff. That stuff is just bulletproof. It's been rubbing up against the bottom of the boat and up against the prop, and we're not losing fish. And then 40-pound Maxima fluorocarbon. That stuff, again, I can hand line in a coho and drag it in the boat if I need to. But tomorrow we'll go over all the gear. So we talked a little bit about flashers and our leader line, our main line, but tomorrow we'll go over the bumpers, we'll go over the hook setups, and kind of go over the entire setup, and maybe even go over a little bit of trolling technique too, and show how to get your correct line angle. So that is our update here for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully this bite is consistent. Today it wasn't good, it was consistent. And I'll take slow but consistent over slow and dead. Whew. Another long day, but hey, I gotta sleep in and have breakfast. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.